Section 1, The Silent Deck, An Introduction to the Void. The sea is a vast and lonely place. It stretches to every horizon, a world of deep blue, endless gray. Out there, under the sun, under the moon, ships sail on their journeys. They carry people. They carry cargo. They carry our hopes. They carry our commerce. But sometimes a ship stops being a home for the living. It becomes something else entirely. A vessel of silence. A floating tomb with no one at the helm. It continues its journey, but its destination is a mystery, its purpose lost to the waves. Imagine a ship appearing through the morning mist. Its sails are full, its engines are quiet. As you draw closer, unease settles in. No one on the deck. No one answers your calls. You board the vessel. Food still on the table, warm in the galley. The ship's log lies open, the last entry written hours before. The crew, the captain, the passengers, all gone. What happens when a ship becomes a ghost? This is the terrifying truth behind ghost ships. So, what exactly is a ghost ship? In simple terms, it is a vessel found adrift with no living crew aboard. The term itself conjures images of spectral galleons with glowing, ethereal sails, but the reality is often more grounded and more disturbing. A true ghost ship may be seaworthy and functioning, yet operatorless, abandoned for reasons unknown, drifting at the mercy of currents and winds. Section 3, The Mary Celeste, a classic maritime enigma. Perhaps no story better captures the essence of the ghost ship mystery than that of the Mary Celeste. December 1872, the British brigantine Dei Gratia in the Atlantic, near the Azores. Lookout spots a drifting ship, a two-masted brigantine moving erratically. Drifting, sails damaged but still catching wind. They draw closer. Recognition, the Mary Celeste. She had left New York City a month earlier, bound for Genoa, Italy. No one answered their hails. The Dei Gratia's captain sent a boarding party. What they found became legend. The Mary Celeste was seaworthy. No sign of struggle or violence. Cargo of industrial alcohol untouched in the hold. Crew's quarters, belongings neatly stored. Captain's cabin, logbook open. Last entry, 10 days earlier, no unusual circumstances. The single lifeboat was missing, suggesting an orderly abandonment. But why? While the Mary Celeste vanished its crew, another ship became a ghost itself, wandering the frozen seas for decades. This is the story of the SS Baychimo, a steel-hulled cargo steamship owned by the Hudson's Bay Company. Her job was a tough one, to ply the waters of the Arctic, trading furs with Inuit settlements along the coasts of Alaska and the Northwest Territories. The Arctic is an unforgiving environment, and in October 1931, the Baychimo's luck ran out. The ship became trapped in pack ice. The captain and crew knew winter was setting in fast. Fearing the ship would be crushed by the ice and sink, the crew made a difficult decision. They abandoned the Baychimo and trekked across the frozen sea to the safety of a nearby town. They expected their ship to be gone by spring, swallowed by the relentless pressure of the ice. But the Baychimo was a stubborn vessel. When a blizzard cleared, the ship was gone, but it had not sunk. It had broken free from the ice that had held it and was now drifting on its own. For the next 38 years, the SS Baychimo became the Arctic's most famous ghost, a phantom ship sailing without a crew. Of all the ghost ship legends, none is more chilling than the tale of the SS Ourang Medan. The story begins in the late 1940s, around 1947 or 1948. Ships in the busy lanes of the Strait of Malacca between Malaysia and Sumatra picked up frantic Morse code. The transmission came from the Dutch freighter Ourang Medan. The message was disjointed and terrifying. All officers, including captain, are dead, lying in the chart room on the bridge. Possibly the whole crew dead. Then a burst of unreadable Morse and a final transmission. I die. Then silence. Multiple listening posts heard it, and the American merchant ship Silver Star triangulated the position. Silver Star changed course and steamed at full speed. They found the ship afloat and undamaged, baking under the tropical sun. But it was eerily silent. The Silver Star boarding party went aboard and found the ship strewn with bodies. On the bridge, in the chart room, in the engine room, even the ship's dog. When we are faced with a mystery as profound as a ghost ship, our minds often leap to the fantastic. Sea monsters, alien abductions, paranormal events. But the truth is often grounded in the powerful and subtle forces of nature and human behavior. The sea is not a predictable place. One likely culprit is the rogue wave, massive, spontaneous walls of water that can reach over 100 feet. A single wave could wash the entire crew overboard and leave the vessel largely intact. Beyond waves, sudden, violent squalls can capsize a small boat or disable a larger one, forcing evacuation. Dense, disorienting fog can render crews lost or drive collisions that force abandonment. In polar seas, ice forms quickly, creating immense pressure that can crush hulls or set a ship adrift, as with the Baychimo. Even a carbon monoxide leak from a faulty engine or stove could silently incapacitate a crew, leaving a ship to sail on. Then consider the human factor. Piracy remains a real danger. Pirates target cargo and take hostages for ransom. Mutiny, disputes over pay, conditions, or leadership, can escalate into violence. Survivors may flee in lifeboats, leaving evidence behind. Technology, or its failure, plays a crucial role. Before GPS, navigation hinged on skill and luck. A simple error can send a ship far off course. A broken engine or snapped rudder can leave a ship powerless and adrift, while a failed radio means a distress call is never heard. Many ghost ships are likely simple, tragic accidents, small failures cascading into a final, silent disaster, far from any watchful eyes. Not purely supernatural, though they feel that way. Puzzles made of wind, water, human nature. They force us to face the ocean's power and the fragility of life at sea. These stories unsettle because they lack clear conclusions. They leave a void where answers should be. Why do these stories of ghost ships hold such a powerful grip on our imagination? It is because they tap into a deep and primal human fear, the fear of the unknown. The ocean is the last great wilderness on our planet. We have mapped its surface, but its depths remain mysterious and largely unexplored. A ship, a symbol of human ingenuity and control, found empty and adrift, is a profound and humbling reminder of our own vulnerability. Despite all our technology and confidence, the world is still a place of deep mystery where people can vanish without a trace. These tales are more than historical footnotes. They have modern echoes. Every year, thousands of containers are lost, ghost cargo haunting sea lanes. We still find derelict boats and abandoned yachts adrift with occupants missing. The same human factors drive these mysteries: piracy, smuggling, desperate migration. There is a certain romance. We are storytellers. We can imagine adventure, treasure, betrayal, supernatural horror. The lack of a conclusive answer invites us to become detectives, to weigh the evidence, to develop theories, and to share them. Ultimately, a ghost ship is a floating question mark. What do you believe is the most terrifying truth behind these silent, drifting phantoms?